this is Jeannie from Four Paws Acupuncture, and today we have another question and answer session. Feel free to leave any questions you have about your pets, holistic health care for pets, and that sort of thing in the comments, and I'd be happy to do a video about it. Thanks. So one of the questions I received was concerning neurological symptoms in dogs and can acupuncture help? So let's talk about this a little bit. Some of the neurological symptoms in dogs can include dragging a foot or a paw that's knuckling in the back. You'll notice that the dog is just dragging that paw, and sometimes he or she's not able to put the paw back the way it's supposed to, so you have to help it. There could be an abnormal gait, maybe unexplained weakness or paralysis in the dog. Pain along the spine, the neck, and the back. Maybe the head is tilting or leaning. There could be jerky eye movements, seizures of all kinds, and this is probably the scariest, right? Loss of balance, incontinence, and scratching at the air without making contact with their body. And there are more symptoms I'm sure that I have not covered, so forgive me if I've missed a few. Some of the causes of neurological issues can include genetic disorders. The dog may just have a hereditary disorder, cancer, tumors, trauma, disease, and brain tumors. Here are some of the causes of neurological disorders in dogs, and I'm sure there are more that are not included in this list that I've missed. So feel free to put some in the comments if you know of any. I'm going to pause this for a little bit so you can just read this without me having to announce every type of disease. One of the most common things I treat in my practice is degenerative myopathy, also known as DM, and a lot of shepherds will get it, a lot of bigger dogs will get it, and even corgis and smaller dogs can get it. And I've treated a couple of pugs with it, puggles. It's not limited to German shepherds. I did have a German shepherd with DM myself, so I know the sadness of it and how it affects the dog, and it does affect the owner. So a dog with DM may often stand with its legs closed together, and it's not able to fix it. You have to help him fix it. And a lot of times the dog may drag its back paw. So once again, he's not able to do that. He doesn't even know he's doing it most of the time. So you have to help him do that. Otherwise, then the paw will get cuts and scrapes on it too. So that's something to be aware of. Now, one of the theories about the cause of DM is that the immune system actually protects the sheath around the neurons in the spinal cord, and it breaks it down. So this will result in a loss of communication between the nerves in the lower body of the animal and the brain. Like I said, this is a very sad disease, but it can be helped. The symptoms can be helped, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit. First things first, if your dog does have any of these symptoms, you really want to take it to the vet and have a checkup. And your vet may do some tests and be able to determine the cause and the proper diagnosis for these symptoms. Then you can figure out how to deal with it with Western medicine combined with alternative medicine. So the second part of this question was, can acupuncture and traditional Chinese medicine help neurological issues? And the answer is yes. I have found, though, it takes a combination of acupuncture, laser, acupressure done at home by the owner, medicinal herbs, usually a herbal formula, a herbal liniment massaged into the dog's fur and back and area that there's pain, and it takes time. So I just want to repeat, acupuncture in traditional Chinese medicine is not a miracle cure. I will have patients come in with DM, and the owner will say, well, how long is this going to take? Well, it depends. Are you going to go home and do what I tell you? Are you going to go home and do the acupressure that I showed you how to do? Use the Chinese herbs I recommend, and use the Chinese liniment I recommend every day, or are you just going to come every once in a while and hope that a few needles are going to cure your dog? It's going to take more than 1 or 2 acupuncture sessions in a row, 1 per week, not every day in a row, to see positive results. I have found that the owners who take their dogs in like at least 4 weeks in a row, 4 to 5 weeks in a row, follow all my recommendations, start to see some symptoms improve. Now, it's not going to heal DM, but you might see that the dog is not dragging the paw as much. Maybe the dog's not as incontinent as it was. The dog seems brighter and happier. The dog is out of pain, and there's definitely improvement in the dog. However, like I said, it takes more than 1 or 2 treatments, and it's not a miracle. One of the things I highly recommend is to do acupressure at home every day, even if it's just like 5 minutes a day on your dog. And that's easy to do. It's not going to hurt the dog as long as you're gentle. When I have a dog patient come in, I always show the dog owner certain points for them to do and massage and do a little bit of acupressure at home so they can do this in between their sessions. And if they do it every day, it really does make a difference. I have an online class, Basic Canine Acupressure for Dog Owners, and I'll put the link below. However, there are other acupressure classes and books that you can find as well, so find a way to learn acupressure for your dog and start using it. As I mentioned, I do have an online class, Basic Canine Acupressure for Dog Owners. It can also be used for cats. And it's an intro course on how to ease your dog's pain and stress and common ailments with acupressure. It's a class for dog owners. This is not a certification class, so you will not be certified as a massage or acupressure therapist. And here's the link. And if you follow our page on Facebook, a lot of times I'll post coupons and flash sales for this class. The same information is in our book, the Barcopedia, the Canine Book of Knowledge, which is available on Amazon. There's other classes and books that include acupressure tips and info for treating your dog and cat, so feel free to use whatever's best for you. If you have a dog suffering from neurological issues, I'm sending you extra healing vibes, and I'm sending some to you too because it is going to take some patience, some kindness and compassion, and maybe sometimes some physical oomph to help you deal with your dog's issues. So just have faith and give your dog some extra love and yourself some extra love through this process. For more information on holistic pet services, barking Zoom consultations, online classes, and books for people and pets, visit the 4 Paws Acupuncture website, 4pawsacupuncture.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a pawsome day.